Hi, my name is Oksana Harris, and I teach for Ghana uh, Parks and Recreation Department. I'm a yoga instructor, and I teach yoga on Tuesdays. One class is 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., and then the next one is 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. I also teach flex and stretch on Fridays at 12 p.m., and I hope you'll join me one of those days. So today we're doing yoga. Welcome. We're going to try yoga with blocks today. And if you don't have blocks at your disposal, I will offer modifications, but we'll try. Or maybe you could take a couple of books, put a small pillow over one book, whatever works. So we're going to start on the mat today doing something different in Matsasana fish pose. And if you don't have blocks, maybe you could just try the fish pose where you lie down, press your forearms into the mat and lift your chest up. And just hold that pose for 4 breaths. And after that, if you're not using blocks, maybe you could just relax into Shavasana. But if you are using blocks, we're going to put one block on its widest side and position it under the bra strap, or just kind of below the shoulder blades, and our head rests on the other block. And then we're going to allow the arms to relax down, and that opens our chests, kind of stretches the thoracic spine. And we're going to try to relax into the blocks or directly into the mat if you're staying in Shavasana. Maybe widen the legs and start slowing the breath. Connect into yourself. Taking deep, long inhales. Kind of inviting your mind to follow the sound of your breath. As you exhale, try to scan your body for tense points. And as you exhale, we try to relax those parts a little bit more, teaching your brain that exhale means relaxation. So scan your face and see if you're tensing a jaw, you're wrinkling the forehead, you're squeezing the eyes shut. Exhale and just try to relax those. Then check in with your chest, arms. Maybe make fists with your hands as you inhale. Exhale and uncurl the fingers and relax. Maybe squeeze your core as you inhale and relax it as you exhale. Gently flex the knees and lift the legs as you inhale, and then exhale and release the legs down. Flex your ankles, curl your toes as you inhale. Exhale and relax it down. And take as long as you need here, trying to get your mind to follow the sound of your breath, trying to relax yourself before your yoga practice. And we're going to move on into the next pose. So we're going to gently press the forearms down. Use your core to lift you up to a seated position, and grab a block if you have it or don't. And we're going to inhale and rise up, lengthen out of the hips. And then we're going to find that seated forward fold. So we're going to inhale here, and then as we exhale, keeping the back straight, abs engaged, chest leading, low down into that seated forward fold to find the stretch in your lower back. And here we're going to point the toes Grab for the calf, the ankles, the feet, or maybe if you're flexible, and we are all different, so don't judge yourself if you cannot do that. Maybe bring that block over your feet and down behind them. But the most important part is to get that low back stretch, to get your psoas and piriformis muscles to stretch. And maybe bend your knees gently and press your ribs into your thighs, because forward fold is a compression pose. And then we're going to inhale up to seated, and we're going to turn around, moving to those side bends. So we're going to inhale up, and then we're going to exhale into a side bend. Inhale up again, rise and relax your shoulders down. Exhale over to the right. And then inhale and stretch and grow a little bit taller. Exhale over to the side. Inhale up and reverse your side bend. And then inhale up, stretch and lengthen through your fingertips, and you do not need the block to do it. And then gently bring your forearms behind your head. Inhale up, exhale down. One more time, inhale up, stretch and lengthen, exhale down. And then inhale up, exhale, release, put the block in front of you. Bring your legs in front of you, cross them over, and then put the block down, prepare it for your head on forearms, and gently start leaning forward, getting that stretch again. Maybe get your forehead on the block, or maybe get your forearms on the block, and release into this different seated forward fold. Take as long as you need here, or inhale and rise back to seated. And from here, I'm going to flip myself. We're going to reach forward, send the body forward, and find that tabletop position, aligning the wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And from there, we're going to try a downward dog on blocks. And again, if you don't have blocks, you can just do a regular downward dog here. So downward dog is a deceptively simple pose, but it can be really bad for your shoulders if you do it wrong. So we're going to roll onto the pinkies of our hands, bring the inside of the elbows forward, curl the toes, and then start lifting the hips up and send them back towards your legs. And then allow your chest to melt towards your thighs. Bring your bicep by the ear and start bicycling your legs, bending one knee, then bending the other knee. And maybe note, if you're using the block, how different it feels on blocks. And you can continue here to modify, or you can extend your right leg up as you inhale, and as you exhale towards your nose. And one more time, inhale up, exhale, bring it down towards your nose. One last time, inhale up, stretch, bend the knee, look over your shoulder at your right foot, or just hold it downward facing dog. Here we're going to bring it up, and then we're going to step it through between the blocks. And here we are finding a low lunge, and to allow your hips and groin to relax down, why don't you flip your blocks up, or maybe use the books and see if you can allow your hips to relax all the way down. You can even put your left knee on the mat, uncurl your toes, and find that stretch. And if that doesn't happen, the block can help us. You can put the block under your left knee and place it on the mat and see how different it feels with the block. So relax here for as long as you need to, but we're going to move into a different stretch. We're going to take a pigeon pose, kapatasan on blocks. And for that, we are bringing the knee down. We are placing the block under the hips. And then we are gently lowering the right leg, bending it down, flexing in that right ankle, folding it in front of you, settling into that block under your hips, and then maybe bringing your forearms down on the other block in front of you. Or if you're feeling flexible today, you can lower your forearms down. Try to relax into the block, feel the difference, and if you want to compare, remove that block from under your hips and see if you can relax down into the mat without the block. Find that difference. And then from there, we would move into a lizard pose, gently sending the hips back, bringing that right foot out to the other side of the mat, rolling onto the pinky toe side, and maybe using the blocks under your forearms to lower yourself down and to relax into that lizard pose. And again, if you're feeling that you can get all the way down here after you use the block, melt all the way down, pressing the forearms into the mat if that's accessible to you. And then stay there as long as you feel, or lift up. Get your blocks in front of you at their widest point. Send your right leg back, and we're going to find a Sphinx pose on the blocks. So open your feet wide, press your forearms into the blocks, lift your knees, pressing the tops of your feet into the mat, and just allow your chest to come forward, shoulders brought back, shoulder blades squeezed together, chin level, and find your own Sphinx pose. Relax for a couple breaths in your Sphinx pose, and then we're going to bring those feet together, send the hips back, open the knees wide, and we're going to find the child's pose on the block. So press your forearms into the blocks, place one hand on top of the other, and relax your head down. And at the same time, we're going to find a chest opening experience here. Just hang here for a couple of breaths, or maybe as many as you want to, trying to press the hips back towards your heels and allow your chest to stretch and melt down towards your mat. And then inhale yourself up, place your hands on the blocks, find that tabletop again, and we're going to move into cat-cow before we go back into downward facing dog. So for the cow, gently arch your back, allow your stomach to relax, bring your chest forward, and then for the cat, start round in the back, squeeze in the core, and finding the release in your neck and head. Core is engaged, and then we're going to move in the cow, squeezing the shoulder blades together, allowing the tummy to relax, that's the mat. And then gently find your cat from there. Relax your head, engage your core, and move between the cats and cows a couple more times, doing your own asana versions, and then find that neutral tabletop again. Send the hips over to the right, to the left, getting the tension out, getting a little stretch, and then inhale back to center, back to that neutral spine, and we're going to curl the toes and find the downward dog again, and we're going to hold or lift our left leg up, and then exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, knee to nose. One last time. Inhale up. Bend the knee, drop the foot over to the right, and look at your left foot over your right shoulder. Inhale it back up. Bring the knee, look forward, step forward. We are doing that low lunge and block. So you can put it under your knee your knee doesn't quite reach the mat in this position. Or you can bring both blocks, place them under your hands, and allow your hips and groin to relax down. And from there, we are finding that pigeon on the other side. So place one block under your hips, walk your left foot out, roll onto the pinky toe side, allowing the left knee to drop. Place one block in front of you or something to put your forearms on, and relax down. Exhale, relax your shoulders and face. So this is our lizard pose, and we're going to move into pigeon next. So next we're going to find that pigeon pose, keeping that left knee bent, walking that left foot to the other side, dropping that leg down, placing the block under the hips, and then allowing yourself to relax down into our Kapotasana pigeon pose. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Maybe you feel like removing the block to feel the difference, and see if your hips can reach all the way down. And sometimes they can, and sometimes they cannot. Be all different. And then we're going to inhale up, lift up, find that tabletop again. And from there, we're going to move into a stepping forward fold using the blocks. To quite reach the floor, the blocks are helpful here. We can place our hands on this point and just relax the head down. Try to bend your knees, get your ribs to your thighs. Again, forward fold is the compression pose. And if you feel flexible today, you can maybe hug your head more towards your knees, straighten your legs a little bit more, maybe even reach for your heels and slide your hands under. Whatever Uttanasana you're taking today is fine. And we're going to inhale, get one block, and find mountain pose, Tadasana. And then we're going to inhale for a tall mountain, stretch out, reaching for the sky, relaxing the shoulders down, engaging the core. And from here, we're going to move into the chair pose, Utkatasana. So we're going to inhale, lengthen and stretch up. Exhale, press through the heels, drop those hips down. Inhale, stretch again, reach high. Exhale, move into your chair pose, and from the chair pose we are going to find a high lunge, Anjaneyasana. So shift your weight into your right foot and step your left foot back, still holding that block up. Squeeze your back knee and send your right knee towards the pinky toe side of your foot. Then we're going to exhale and bring that block behind your back. Inhale, reach it up again. Exhale, bring it behind your back. And then we're going to offer a modification here. So we're going to inhale, reach the block up, straighten the legs. Exhale, bring the block behind your back, drop into lunge. One more time. Inhale, straighten the legs, reach up high. Exhale, drop the block behind your back. Now we're going to inhale the block up. Exhale, bring it to the chest level. And then we're going to twist over to the right, and to modify, just hold your lunge. So inhale here, exhale, turn over to the right. Squeeze the block with your hands. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, step forward, find chair. Inhale, find that high mountain. And then we're going to exhale into forward fold for a little break. So hinging from the hips back straight, we're going to inhale, reach all the way down and forward, gently sending the hips back, bending the knees, and then allowing the body to melt into your forward fold. Bend the knees, press the ribs into your thighs, relax the head. And then we're going to send the block forward. Inhale, rise up halfway. Find a half forward fold. The fingertips grazing the block. And from there, we're going to use 2 blocks for our warrior 3 pose. So we're going to place the right foot in the center of the mat, and then inhale that left foot up. Make it parallel to your mat. Square the hips towards the mat, relax the shoulders down. Hold, or we're going to move into a Kundalini descent by exhaling, bending the knees slightly, and bringing the left knee behind the right one. Inhale, back to Warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. Exhale, find that Kundalini descent. One more time, straighten up, find your Warrior 3. Exhale, bend the knees, Kundalini descent. Inhale up, Warrior 3. Exhale that leg down, relax into forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Relax your head down, circle your arms in. And then circle them out. Sway side to side. Inhale halfway, lengthen through your back. And then we are moving into warrior. On the other side, inhale your right leg up. Soften the left knee. Engage your abdominals, square your hips. Inhale here again, exhale into Kundalini descent. Inhale, straighten the legs, lift the right one. Find Virabhadrasana 3. Exhale, Kundalini descent. One last time, inhale to your Warrior 3. Exhale into the descent. And then inhale up. Exhale, relax your right foot down. And then from there, we're going to lift the block up again into that high mountain. Walk to the front of your mat, relax the shoulders down, and we're going to step into Warrior 1. So right foot stays forward, left foot steps back. Find that Virabhadrasana 1, relax your shoulders down, turn your hips forward, and then exhale the block behind your back. Inhale up, exhale one more time behind the back, inhale it up, and then we're going to find that humble warrior, but we're going to hold the block parallel to the mat. So inhale here, exhale, start inching forward, inching from your hips, bringing your body parallel to the mat, engaging your core, holding yourself up, and then inhale yourself up. Exhale again, hinge forward, find that Virabhadrasana 4, and then inhale yourself up. And now from here, we're going to place that block down in front of us. Roll into our toes on the left, and we're going to find a twist, runner's lunge twist. Sending the right fingertips up to the sky, twisting over to the right, maybe finding a bind here, opening the chest up to the right. Inhale, reach up, exhale to face the mat. Let's flip those left toes over to the left. Place the left heel on the mat, and again lift up into that Warrior 1. From from there, we're going to go into Warrior 2. Parallel your left foot to the short side of the mat. Press the block down. Face over to the left. And then inhale. You're going to find pyramid on blocks. Reach forward, grab your second block. Place your feet on the same line, legs straight, micro bend in the knees, and relax into your pyramid pose. Inhale, step forward. Grab one block, lift into the tall mountain. We're going to repeat that sequence. Exhale, hands to heart center. Step your right foot back. Find Warrior 1, reach up. Exhale, send the block behind your head. Inhale it up. Exhale behind the head. Inhale up. And then we're going to exhale, reach forward, find that humble warrior. Inhale back up. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale up. And then we're going to find that runner's lunge twist, so moving into a lunge, twisting over, going on the right toes, and the knee down, reaching the left hand up, bringing it behind your back. Maybe lower the block down, maybe get rid of the block, whatever works for you. Inhale the hand back up, exhale it all the way down. Press your feet back, step into the plank. Let's take a plank on blocks. It's going to be a forearm plank. Maybe you want to take a knee plank. Whatever works for you today. But try to send your elbows mindfully towards your toes. Engage your core. Exhale, drop those knees down. Find the child's pose on block again. Combine with the chest open. Inhale back to seated. Send your legs forward. Now let's take a couple of stretches here. So we're going to start by bringing our left foot up to the top of the right thigh and gently pressing that left knee down towards the mat. Couple times. And then from there we're going to lift that leg up. Grab our toes, grab our knee, and just rock it side to side. From that, we're going to start circling the hip forward. And then reversing that movement. Loosening our hip flexors. And then back to that rocking movement. And then if available, place your foot in the crook of your elbow. Hug your knee into the other elbow and just rock the baby. Rocking your foot back and forth. Again, working into those hip flexors. And then we're going to straighten that leg up and just gently press it towards the back. And from there, we're going to relax it down, shake it up, and work on the other side. Bend the knee, bring the left right foot on top of your left thigh. Gently press the knee down. And then lift it up. Grab the foot, grab the knee, rock it side to side. Move into your hip circles. Using your hands to gently circle the whole leg one way and then reversing it up. And then again, we are doing the rocking motion so you can cradle your foot, cradle your calf and knee. Just rock side to side. Or just holding the foot and the knee, do the same exact thing. And then inhale, straighten the leg. Reach for the calf, reach for the foot, gently press it towards you. Inhale here, exhale down. And we're going to do a modified boat pose, Navasana here. So engage your core, step your feet out, rising them up, And one more time. And then we're gonna trace those same arcs back. Repeating one more time out. And then back. And then finding the Supta Baddha Konasana for a little groin stretch. Low back stretch. Grabbing the feet. Bringing the head towards the feet. Relaxing here for 2 breaths. And then inhaling up to seated. Finding that bridge again. We're going to find another Navasana and maybe do another modification. Or you can just hold the bridge. You're moving with me. Press the inside of your feet together. And find those frog legs. Making that diamond as you open and close them. Holding your Navasana, squeezing the shoulder blades together, lifting your chest. And then inhale here, exhale down, release the legs down. Finally seated forward fold again to get a stretch in your back. Maybe you're using the blocks. Maybe you're going all the way down, whatever works for you. Inhale and roll back to seated. Keep rolling. We're going to move into a bridge using the blocks. So move all the way down into the mat. Bend your legs, press your feet in where you can touch your heels with your fingertips, or see how your knees feel today, and maybe you need to adjust accordingly. So we're going to inhale gently into the bridge, pressing through the heels, and then maybe put a block under your lower back. See how it feels to have a supported bridge. But press your chest forward, relax your arms, and breathe. And then maybe, if you need more, you can lift your hips a little bit more, flipping the block on its narrow side, using it at the highest level. Again, allow your hips to melt into the blocks. Allow your arms to relax. Press the chest up. Remove the block and exhale all the way down. From there, we're going to do a regular bridge, Sedabandasana. So inhale, tilt your pelvis in, press your hips up, bring your arms under your back, interlace your fingers, squeeze your glutes, keep pressing through the heels, lifting up into your bridge, and then slowly exhale all the way down. Bring your feet up, bend the knees, find that happy baby. Reaching your arms on the outside of your legs, grabbing for the outside of your feet, rocking side to side. Then maybe hook the toes with your index fingers, straighten the right leg out. Allow the leg to drop towards the mat, get a stretch. Inhale, bring it in the opposite side. Inhale, bring it in, hug those knees towards your chest, rock back and forth, getting that great massage to your back. And now let's find the eagle legs, Garudasana legs. And we're going to exhale, move them, roll them all the way over to the right. Maybe you need to use the block under the knees. Maybe you don't. Maybe you need to press your right hand gently over that left knee. Look in the opposite direction from your knees. Extend your left arm out to the left. Relax your left shoulder down. Relax into your twist. Relax into your stretch. Take as long as you need here. Or inhale, roll onto your back, change the top leg. Garudasana legs, crossing them once or twice, and then rolling them over to the left, looking to the right, sending your arm over to the right, and trying to keep that right shoulder on the mat. Maybe pressing the legs down, using that right knee. Couple of breaths here. We're moving towards Shavasana, our last pose of this practice. So inhale, roll onto your back. Let's find pigeon on the back. Right ankle above the left knee. Right elbow pressing into the inside of the right knee. Feet flexed. And then point and flex the feet a couple of times in this position. Roll the ankles. Reverse that rolling direction. And then inhale, change legs. Left ankle above the right knee, flexing the feet. Pressing that left knee away with your elbow if you need more. Flex and point the feet. Roll the ankles. Inhale here, exhale, relax. Press your knees towards your chest and then allow them to fall out to the sides. Roll side to side. Release that left leg down. Extend your right leg up. Gently hug that calf, that ankle, whatever you can reach towards you. Point and flex your foot again here. And then curl the toes away from you. Spread them wide, curl them away. Hug that knee in again, bend that knee. And then we're going to change legs. Hug your left knee towards you. Extend it, the leg up, hug it in. Flex and point your foot. Stretch and curl the toes. Inhale here, exhale, bend the knee, hug the knee towards you. Exhale, release. Bring your arms above your head. Find a full body stretch, lengthening through your fingertips and toes. Big breath in. Exhale, big breath out. Walk your hands over to the left or to the right. Send the fingertips and toes in the same direction. Find that C curve in your body. Stretch in the other side. Inhale back to center. Exhale. Walk your feet. Bring your hands in the opposite direction. Doing the stretch on the other side. Inhale back to center. Then bring your arms alongside your body. Bend your knees, press the feet in. Find those windshield wipers to the right and to the left. Getting rid of the tension in your lower back completely. Inhale back to center. Exhale, relax your legs down. Relax your arms, shoulders and face. Do that mindful check again, maybe tensing and relaxing each area of your body, preparing for the final pose of the day, Shavasana. If you'd like to repeat that chest opening, you can put one block under your armpit, under your shoulder blades, one block under your head. Relax your arms down. Spread your feet wide. Start slowing your breath. Finding your happy place. Spend as long as you need here. Inhale, roll up to seated. Cross your legs. Let's release our neck, relax the muscles, looking over to the right, exhaling over to the left, and then back to the right, over to the left, and turning this into a gentle circle from right to left, back to the left shoulder, and then reversing that circle. Moving gently with the breath. Inhale, bring your gaze down, tuck your chin, find that stretch in the back of your neck. Inhale, bring your gaze all the way down, all the way up. Exhale, relax all the way down. Inhale up, exhale down. And then roll your shoulders back. And then reverse the movement, roll them forward. And then inhale your arms up, reaching for the sky, relaxing the shoulders down. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale again, find the height. Exhale, in. Bend your head over, get a spinal stretch in the low back. Inhale back up. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me, and I hope to see you in person in one of my classes.